Hello everyone and welcome back to an episode of City Bus Manager with me, Tops. Last episode, well, we did quite a lot. We've been pushing on our buses. We expanded the network, so you can go on holiday, that's fine. And we've just been very, very busy. Obviously, we've got the new depot up here, which we're still not fully kitted out with buses, which we need to do this episode to get the last 20 buses. We've added more bus routes in for this weekend, and hopefully going through to during the week, those buses will also be able to do all the network. So if you have a look quickly at our bus routes, there's nothing changed on the front page. Nothing changed on the second page. Now, the third page, this is where we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 buses new. Let's start off with the 60, which goes down to Clondalkin, to Dublin Centre. We've added that bus route in. We've not upgraded it to bus priority yet. That is one thing we need to do. We also need to upgrade some of the buses. Just generally, we need to upgrade the bus stops. But that is one of the buses we've added in. And I've got another list. I've got a list of a few more buses that I need to add in as well. We've got the 99, which is one that's just from here up to there and back. I need to actually make sure, because when I did all these timetables, I didn't make sure I put all the TTFI. So that's now TTFI. It'll only be activated tomorrow, but it should all be fine. The 120, which is from all the way up here, I believe, yeah, River Road. Have a look at the 120 route for you. Through the city centre down to, I think it's the US Embassy. It actually, during the day, terminates only in the middle, like in the city centre, but it doesn't go down. But we've got the buses, we've got the capacity. We're going to have it run the full route and the capacity. It's fine. And then our final one is the 220. It goes from a park up here down to hospital down here. It goes past a few hospitals, I think, on the route, and it goes through the city centre as well. So that is activated. Let me just make sure, like I say, they're all on TTFIs. They're all currently on the default depot because our main depot, just because it was easier when we were setting it up to do that. But that's us having 1, 2, 3, 4 bus routes fully operational, brand new bus routes today. And I wanted to get the time going past. I wanted to get some more buses going before and also have a look at how it would shift for, well, not only for tomorrow, with it being a Sunday, when we were missing a C Dublin bus. Why are we missing a C Dublin bus on here? I don't know. We might need to get another C Dublin bus for that to be enabled to run. Let me have a look. Hang on. I can technically put it onto there, and it's half an hour, so it's fine. But then, we're probably going to have an issue Monday, because all these new buses are not fully operational on this depot. And obviously, they're not all operational on the Harristown depot either. So I need more buses, and I need to spread them out as well. So rather than just shoving all the buses on now, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more bus routes I can get in the shift. I can get them working right now. I can literally put them in, and they'll run on the weekends. But when it comes to the weekdays, we're going to have issues with those bus routes just because they're not going to be able to run. They're not going to be able to do anything. We're just going to completely lose bus routes, which isn't good. We don't want that happening. So, like I say, I brought you more back. I've just been enjoying it, to be fair. I've built some more bus routes. We're just carrying on to build the network. Like I say, we're just going to get the rest of these bus routes fully operational, for one. Being that all bus stops are going to be, there we go, all bus stops are fully upgraded. Let's make sure that the 60 has priority. The 99, we can get priority now. It's only a small bus route, the 99, but it's one of those where we're better off doing the priority now. Even for such a small bus route, it's best to do the priority and just see how it goes. It might take a bit of... What are you doing? That is a 120, isn't it? No, that's a 99. What is the 99 doing? Have I messed up how the 99 works? Okay. Let me have a look at this. The 99. So, edit route. It should go the park gate, to the monument, to the zoo, to, I don't even understand what that is. Well, at the visitor centre. Back, monument, park, and then it does a loop and parks back there. So that should be right. Discard all changes. What was the one? What was we've seen an error with? There was a bus that was doubling back. It looked like around here. Let's have a keep a look at this and see how it goes. Now I've done it from this location. I could have done it from Houston Station on the loop, but it's just runs how it runs. The C doubling bus goes up there. The 99 comes down here. And then it goes back up to the park. Hang on. No, that's why am I editing that one? I need to edit the 99. Not edit route, edit timetable, edit route. If we just delete that and we put it onto, let's delete the end. So Washington Monument, it should go to the park gate, but it ends up looping. So we'll just remove that. Put it like that to there. We'll keep it on the same times, that's fine. And we'll leave it like that. I may end up extending it to do Houston Station in the future. We'll see. But for the time being, it's fine. We upgraded that one. We need to upgrade that one. And then we need to upgrade the final one as well. But yeah, they're all running pretty well now. But yeah, they're all upgraded. We shouldn't have any more bus stops to upgrade. Yeah, we're all set on all of that. Oh, I do actually have bus stops to upgrade here. For instance, need the terminuses adding on. Basically, when I started the bus routes up, we went into the minuses, so I couldn't upgrade the bus terminuses. But we can do that now. Pretty simple to do. Just go around making sure if there's one's got one lightning bolt, we make sure we can upgrade it with, make it have 3 lightning bolts. The visitor center technically doesn't need one. So I'm gonna take the turnaround off that. Upgrade that one, and then the Rivers Road. There we go. So everything is running perfect. We still have just an immense amount of buses just getting absolutely ransacked with passenger numbers. The 99 probably isn't worth operating, but we run it. We'll see how much it makes us. If it ends up making us a profit at the end of the day, it makes us a profit. We might just have to put like the smaller bus routes on, the smaller buses on, and go from there, to be fair. But yeah, let's have a look in this depot here. So like I said, we've got up to here. So we've got 40 double-deckers. And obviously we're going to need a lot more than 40. We're going to need to get the last 40 on. So that means we'll have 80 double-deckers here. We'll then have however many, I think it was 15 and 25. Whatever ends up adding up to where we are with buses. Yeah. So I need to make sure that they all get to the same tick as well. But yeah, it's been a while since I started, but since I've been playing this game, and I've just literally needed to go through and make sure that I want to get things optimized. There's been issues with the bus optimizations. There's been issues with the timings. I'll go through in a second a bus route, and I'll kind of go through how I've optimized everything to maximize the buses, to make sure they're going the correct. They're on the same route. They're minimizing the lateness of the buses, and all that. So, wanted to get those numbered up. So I had them numbered up for today. It's just mainly Monday. I need to. What ones have I not? There we go. So that's now activated as well. So let's take the N2 for example and have a look at their timetable. So can I get them playing in the background? Yes, I can. Okay, so the N2. Do we have? Okay. The N2. Down here to up there. Not edit route. What am I doing? Edit timetable. So, why have I paused the time again? Does it just pause when I go to edit timetable? It does. That's fine. Right. So from one route, we start it off at 5:30, and it goes to the end of the route, and it takes 50 minutes to run that route. So basically, from one end to the other end, it takes 50 minutes. So that gives it a 12-minute buffer to be onto the next route. So by the time it goes from 5:30, it will finish the route at 6:18 and should wait there for 12 minutes to go to the 6:30. Now, if it's run late on this by up to 12 minutes, it will then still be on track for this route as well. And then obviously from that 6:30, we go all the way down to the bottom again. It gets there at 7:21 over here. So if we have a look at the top again, the next one on the line would be 7:30. So that gives it 9 minutes at that time, timing point to do it. So basically, if it can run up to 9 minutes late across the buses. Now, if you have a look at these, we shouldn't have any that are running ridiculously late. We've got a 7-minute late there, an 8-minute late, but that's the line 16. We're fine about it. It's the weekend. The 16 is just a bus that runs weird. And then we've got an M4. Here we go. We've got an M4 that's running 12 minutes late, although it goes out of service after. So that's not really a help for us. Why are you... Oh, does it go that way then? Or, yeah. But yeah. So that one's running 12 minutes late. But if you have a look at here, it finishes at 16:53. So if I was to have a look at the N4, show the timetable. So the one that finishes at, I don't know which way it was going, but it finishes at 16:30. No, 16:53. There you go. So it will have 10 minutes. So basically, as that's running 12 minutes late, it would effectively be able to pick up that time at the next stop. Might run a minute or so late, but then hopefully it can catch up when it gets to the next one. Even though this is coming off this route after, it's still, by the time it gets there, that bus will be ready to go. Obviously, it's running 9 minutes late now. When it gets towards the end... So is that another N4 that's just gone? So that's the N4 that went at 50... No. That went beforehand. So this is going up to here. And that's out of service. Now, The next one is... Oh, it's actually at past. Interesting. So, yeah, I don't know what I was saying about that, but either way, it's fine, I think, for that time. Hey, we've got a U. You should get there at 49, and then your next shift is at 15. So let's have a follow of you for a little bit while we just save up some money. It is getting absolutely packed, and we definitely need to look at possibly upping to get the 500s on the route. But yeah, like I say, it should get there before, or well, it'll get there after 49, which it gives it 25 minutes to pick up its time. Obviously, it's back down to 4 minutes. It's just when it goes through the town centre. We've got this going round. Gets to terminus, and then it's here for however many minutes, and it'll still be on the next tour on time. And we've just hit I don't know what we just hit, but we've now got a few shift cancellations, network coverage, and all that. So we've got people coming in ill, but that's just how it is with things like this. But yeah, like I say, we're doing very, very well. I need to look at times for more buses. To get, obviously, more buses in the operation. We've got these 2 buses back here, new buses in, so let's get these numbered up. Oh, that's not 41, it's 42, isn't it? D0142. This would be 43, or 143, or whatever you want to do the numbers. 0143. Have a look at our shift schedule for Monday. These are all sorted. These are not sorted. There's 12 missing. So some of these we might have to move up to the new depot, which we probably are going to do. So let's have a look at these bus routes that I've added in. The N4, I think we'll move the N4 over to the Harristown because it's only on the north side. Yeah, it's close to this depot for the start point, but that's one. So that'll move over. Let's sort out Sunday's times. And then reset all of Monday times. And we're still short on 4 here. And we're missing 4 buses here, but we're missing 16 drivers. Okay, that is interesting. So let's get on to the hiring process. Make sure the skill is the high. And we'll just go through. Now we're down to 10 with 4 buses missing. So that, yeah, we should be fine should be fine. Obviously, we've got another day to get all those bus drivers in. But yeah, it's just a slow progression and expansion of the map and bus coverage. But yeah, we're doing very, very well. Hopefully, the Mull Huddard, right? Mull Huddard is up here. There is buses that go up here. I've looked at all the bus timetables. There's buses we can put up here. The only issue is they go to the west, and I don't want to expand the map just yet. I want to make sure that, first of all, I want to make sure that we don't have people in here when we don't need them in here, which would be staff. Yeah, researchers aren't in. Good. But yeah, I do want to research more north, south, and east. But for the time being, we have, not to mention the next 6 buses we can add on. we're just slowly progressing what we have. And we're just gonna, like I say, slowly progress with the buses and the bus routes this way, rather than going all out and messing it up. We just don't want to do that. So yeah, I'll bring you back when it's tomorrow. Hopefully we've got another few buses and another few drivers ready in our Harristown depot. And yeah, we'll go from there. And we're back. It's the midday on the Sunday, and we're still yet to be making any profit. This, having half capacity on all buses, is a massive hindrance when it comes to a network like this. But we have a 75% public population willing to use the transport, which is great. But what's not great is well, for one, we do have the one there as well. We do have the bus drivers now. We just don't have the buses, and we're still all buses off. And I can get definitely two today. We're probably gonna have to get the other two tomorrow, but we're running it fine now on these buses. I think we're pretty much stretched on the main depot as well. If we have a look, there's only a few here and there that don't have anything on. There's one double decker there. Any single decker? There's one single decker long wheelbase. And there's no short double decker. Yeah, there's no short wheelbase double deckers with the capacity without anything off. So we've got two buses at the moment. Two buses that we don't have people on. I know we need to get more buses in the main depot. We're focusing on expanding the new depot, and we're getting more people calling in ill. And it's always the Harristown depot. For some bizarre reason, all the new bus drivers want to call in sick. And it's not the best. It's not the best at all. We are able to obviously now grab another two buses. And we're super close on being able to get another. Well, we will be able to get another two for tomorrow morning, hopefully with enough time to cover everything. Because if I reset and I go all depot, we're now missing only two buses. Good. So that's how much we were missing anyway. But yeah, we're missing two buses. And those bus shifts go off at 3 and 3:15. So all in all, we're losing out on so much money today because of the capacity issues. We're going to lose out tomorrow on not only capacity issues, but hopefully we're going to be able to get more money coming in. Everything's going to be back up and running normal time tomorrow. It's just the capacity is going to be half on every single bus, which is just not good for us. If we have a look at the bus stops, there's no more updates, which is good. If you have a look at a lot of buses, everything's pretty much running to time. Oh, we've got a few buses here. You're going to be finishing that service. Okay. How are you so late? How are you half an hour late? That just does not make sense. To be fair, I got a bus the other day, and they run every 15 minutes. The bus that was before the bus I was meant to get was running late, and the bus that I was meant to get on was getting late. But I ended up getting on the bus that was running before it, that was running late before it, and got there early rather than getting there on the time I was. Yeah. It still got here with enough time to catch up to being on time again, which is wild when buses are running that much late that they can actually still get back in and run on time. it just shows how much our network is amazing. We're definitely running low on so much money. When this happens, there should be some kind of thing of like, okay, because of this, we'll give you so much in subsidies. Like the subsidies are like tripled or something to subsidize the income for only being able to carry half of the passengers. Especially when we're going through here and every bus is going to be full. Every bus is going to be absolutely full. I also need to get more inspectors. Where are you all queuing up for? Why are you all queuing up down here? It's just... You're all queuing up to use one door to get in. I don't understand that. People are queuing up to get through doors. That shouldn't be a thing. But anyway, it is what it is. How are we doing on staff? Ticket inspectors. They should all be experts. Yes, we've got 79. Can I hire more? I can. And I can get them a bit of a head start. Let's also go straight in to get you 3 trained. Do you know what? I'm going to hire another one, whoever's the highest, and get you trained as well. So now we've got 80 inspectors. They're going to get trained up anyway. And yeah, it's just going to be a downer for the Monday for how much we make. Because all these buses, like if you have a look at our new routes, the 99 is getting money. It is getting money. The 120 is making money. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this. So let's edit the timetable of this. The visitor centre. It runs every 45 minutes. Do you know what? You're going to stay there till 20. And then you're going to come back, and then it's going to be a 5-minute. We're not going to do a break after tour, but it's fine. You ended up breaking anyway because of the times. Like that there. Like that. There we go. Maybe that'll help with how buses run tomorrow. We need to now reset all of the buses. That's still only missing 2, which is good. I can buy 1 bus, I think. Yeah, I can buy 1 bus. Get this implemented, and then we're only missing 1 bus for tomorrow, which is fine. This is going to be the 46. I like buying them in doubles just because it makes more sense to do so. And I did add them onto the correct buses. Do this. Reset it, just in case we end up being able to flip the other one in. But no, it's still going to be, we need a bus for tomorrow. That is okay. We're still only doing the advertising on the Sea Dublin. We should do advertising on the whole network, but what we're making, it's fine. We're making reasonable amounts of money. Maybe when the little illness that's going around is over, we might look at upping that at the moment. But yeah, coming tomorrow, we should have all the buses operational. We should have all the times operational. Everything should be good. We're just wanting to get that 1 new bus as soon as we're able to. And then pushing into the next episode, we can add these extra 6 buses in. These extra 6 bus routes in, should I say. And start divvying up the balance between the bus depots. Because we're going to have a full depot, a full new depot. We're going to still get a few more buses for the main Dublin depot, and go from there. But it's now over midnight. We need to have a look at our bus fleet and get any buses that are broken fixed. Oh, some brake pads are going on there, aren't they? That was not good, but they can all get repaired. They can all get washed overnight. It'll all get recharged and all good stuff. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. Now, thanks so much for watching this episode. If you have enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. There is a new feature that I found on YouTube as well. So if you swipe across the comment section, you can hit the hype button. No idea what it does. It should hype the video and get promoted out more. These videos have been getting a lot of love recently, a lot of new impressions, and a lot of new viewers. So if you are new to the channel, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. It is very much appreciated. We're just trying to push as much as we can. I've been at over 1,000 subscribers for many years now. I've been running the channel since 2012. I don't look at the numbers. I do this for enjoying it, but obviously higher numbers is always better for the algorithm. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next time for the next video.